like doing intros, like it's so weird. So I'm always focusing about like life in Madagascar. So I thought, yeah, let's do a get to know me, because why not? Hello, my name is Candy. I am 16 years old. My birthday is on the 5th of March. I was born in 2009, and I live in Madagascar, which is what I'm apparently known for at the moment with my relatively small audience. That's what people know me for. And yeah, I think I also blew up a couple of TikTok videos for living in Madagascar, and I have two parents. I don't know if this is relevant information. I have two parents. They also live in this house. I have two siblings who also live in this house, two younger brothers. And my school is an online school, so I don't mind sharing its location because there is no location. I just stay inside all the time and do online school. I'm not saying the name of my school. I'm going to bleep it out. But when I do get out of my school, I'm going to tell you guys this was the school that I went to. And for those of you who already know, good for you, I guess. And for those of you who want to publicize it, please don't. Please don't. Like, if you're part of the grade 12 group, especially the IEB group, please don't share it there. If you know. If you don't know, then don't share it to your school group or whatever. I'm in grade 12, as I said, which is the final year of high school in South Africa. I don't do the Malagasy educational system for a couple of reasons, which I will explain later. But for now, what you need to know is that I was born and raised for a couple of years in Madagascar, right? So, in 2009, Candy was born in Antananarivo, Madagascar's capital, right? And then she moved to Voimar, which is a smaller town in the north of Madagascar. And she lived there for a couple of years. She moved to Tuamasna and then she lived there for a couple of years. He got a position in the... I'm filming. Sorry for that. So where was I? Yes, so it included the fact that we could stay in South Africa for a couple of years, and we did. So in 2018, we moved there. In early 2018, we moved to South Africa when I was like 8, turning 9. And then we lived there until early 2023. As for my schooling, I used to go to a school here in Madagascar, right? Actually many different schools because I moved a lot, as you can probably tell. And then after that, we went to South Africa, and I went to this school in Cape Town. Oh, I lived in Cape Town, by the way. So if I say South Africa, that means Cape Town. But basically, I went to the school in Cape Town called... Should I say the name or should I not? I'm not going to say the name, but it's a small, really inclusive school. And I had a great time there. But in 2021, my parents decided to move me to a new school, an online school, which my dad's co-worker's daughter did. So he moved me to an online school, which is what I do till this day. So in grade 9, I started online school in 2021, 2022. No, I mean in grade 8, 2022 I did grade 9, 2023, grade 10, 11 was 2024, and grade 12 is 2025, which is where we are today. And also it helps me not to like jump from curriculum or school to school, because if I did go to a school here, even if it was English, it wouldn't have been the same content, and so I would have had to catch up on a lot of work and like fit into the environment and all that stuff, and that isn't very ideal, especially in the high school years where it's critical for your future. I wish it wasn't that way, but it really is. And I just think that, that's why my parents did that. And later this year, I'll be returning to South Africa for my IEB matric exams, which I am deathly scared for. Oh yes, so physical attributes. I am black. I'm fully black. Some people, on some of my videos, they commented that I was mixed, but I am black. This is my mom. If I get consent from her, I'll ask her whether I can put her over here. But this is how my mom looks like. She's a little bit lighter. And this is how my dad looks like. He is clearly black. So I'm fully black. And I know I made a TikTok claiming to be Austronesian and all that stuff, but that's just based on my roots, like back then, like 300 years ago. And that was basically just content, you know what I mean? But I guess I identify as black. I don't really identify as a Blasian. I know a lot of people from Madagascar identify as Blasians because Madagascar has mixed roots. If you know me, if you have followed me, I probably said this like 50, 100 million times that Madagascar has roots from two primary groups, from Africa, which is the Bantu people, and then from Australasia, and then they came here mixed and then created the people of Madagascar. So basically the Blasian island. And I just identify as black because it's much easier for me. Like, I don't want to say, oh no, my ancestors were Austronesian, so technically I'm not fully black, I'm Blasian. Like, no, I'm not gonna say that. And also, in terms of my looks, I look black. Like, I literally look like an African. If I didn't, like, if I was one of the people from Madagascar whose outward appearances were more Asian looking, then I would probably say, you know, I'm Blasian. But in terms of my looks, I am not. So it's much easier for me to just say I'm black. Height, I am 160, I believe, because last time I checked, I was 159, and that was a year ago, and I am still a teen, so I'm probably growing, in the 160, 5'3", maybe even 5'4", you know, you never know, but yeah. Yes, hobbies and ambitions. I have a couple of hobbies. I have obviously content creation as currently my main hobby. I also do soccer, but I took a break from it for personal reasons. I do swimming a little bit, and oh, my bad guys, I didn't mean to flip you off. I do swimming, and oh yes, I do video editing. I've been doing video editing since the beginning of time, I think. With content creation, I started when I was, I think, 10. Yeah, the first time I posted a video online ever was when I was 9, when like there was like the whole, not 2020 but 2019, that was 10 actually. So in 2019 my friends were doing TikToks, and I was like, oh, I want to do TikToks. So I went to my mom's phone, downloaded TikToks, and did like the little TikTok dances. And then in December 2019 as well, I took my dad's phone and I was like, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. I watched a whole bunch of videos on how to start a YouTube channel until I came across this lady, and then she was like, you know what, just film whatever. My first video was me when I went to the grocery store, and I just like filmed the randomest things about what I bought at the grocery store. Just film whatever if you're just starting out. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna film whatever. So I took my dad's phone, and then like I put it on the bathroom sink, and then I was like, hey guys, well, I hit record, but I think that's obvious. Then I was like, hi, today I'm gonna show you how to properly wash your hands. Then I was washing my hands. I was like, so you put water, you put soap, you put water again, and then you get a towel. And then the towel fell to the floor, and then I picked it up, and then I wiped my hands with it. Okay, and thank you, hope you enjoyed this video. And then that's my first ever YouTube video, and now I'm doing this. And then I also did like drawing videos. Because I am pretty passionate about drawing. I forgot to say that. I love drawing. I've been doing drawing since the beginning of time. I don't know when I started, but yeah, it's just in the hand, in the brain and stuff. And then I took a break from YouTube. On TikTok, I posted dance videos, and then I did not post dance videos because I was like, oh, this is so cringe. And then I posted like, you know, those aesthetic 2020 videos like, and then it was like those vlogs like this. That's basically what I did in 2020. Then in 2021, I don't know what I did. There was like this trend of putting a video on yourself, and then like, no, putting a video of yourself and then like putting a text over it, and those went viral. So then I attempted that. I got like 2 views. And then in 2023, I didn't post in 2022. In 2023, I started an editing. So in 2023, I started this like editing editing account for like anime characters and stuff, and that kind of didn't flop. It was like 1,000 followers. It was like 1,000 followers, and I pirated that account. I still have it, but whatever. 2024, I was like, you know what? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna post thirst traps. So I did post thirst traps, and I literally blocked everyone that I knew, and all my friends. And then like somehow I posted that one video of like, oh, hope I make it out of here, like of Madagascar or something, and that went viral. And then people demanded vlogs, do vlogs. So that's my job now. Music, woohoo! So music, I like things. I don't know. I like a lot of things that are just popular on TikTok. My top one artist since 2021 has been Playboi Carti so far. I was literally like in his top 1% for all of those years, and I'm kind of disappointed. I'm just kidding. I will defend that album till the death of. I will defend that album. Okay. I don't know. And then I also like to listen to like rap, as you can probably tell by Playboi Carti. I listen to Lil Tecca apart from that. Oh yes, I also like 21 Savage.